Isang mapagpalang araw po sa inyong lahat. Ako po si Dan at ngayong araw ilalahad ko po ang aking mga natutunan sa devotion ngayon na pinamagatang Deep Connection to Jesus. And our scripture po is John chapter 15 verses 1 and 10. The vine and the branches. I am the true vine and my Father is the gardener. He cuts off every branch in me that bears no fruit, while every branch that does bear fruit, he prunes so that it will be more fruitful. You are already clean because of the word I have spoken to you. Remain in me, as I also remain in you. No branch can bear fruit by itself. It must remain in the vine. Neither can you bear fruit unless you remain in me. I am the vine and you are the branches. If you remain in me and I in you, you will bear much fruit. Apart from me, you can do nothing. If you do not remain in me, you are like a branch that is thrown away and withers. Such branches are picked up, thrown into the fire, and burned. If you remain in me and my words remain in you, ask whatever you wish and it will be done for you. This is to my Father's glory, that you bear much fruit, showing yourselves to be my disciples. As the Father has loved me, so I have loved you. Now you remain in my love, and if you keep my commands, you will remain in my love, just as I have kept my Father's commands and remain in His love. So sa verse na ito ay pinakita ang intimate and essential relationship between Jesus and His followers through the metaphor of the vine and branches. And according to the teachings ni Pastor Russell, ang una ay ang Jesus is the true vine and we are the branches. Sa talatang 1 at 5, in-emphasize na sinasabi doon ang Panginoon na nasisilbing branches o tangkay sa vine at ang Panginoong Ama ang gardener. Na kung isipin na malalim, in-emphasize nito na siya ang nagsisilbing source of life and sustenance sa kanyang mga nasasakupan. The existence and fruitfulness depend entirely on the connection to the true vine, Jesus. Kung susumahin, sinasabi dito na si Jesus ang ating puno at tayo bilang mananampalataya sa Kanya ay konektado sa Kanya at ang Ama ang namamahala kung saan siya ang taga-ani at taga-putol ng matangkay na hindi namumunga. So, sa interpretasyon, si Jesus ang puno o vine at ang Ama ang hardinero. And second, the branches must remain in the vine in order to bear fruits. Sa verses na to, particular sa 4 at 6, underscores the necessity of remaining in Jesus to bear spiritual fruit. Without this abiding relationship, the branches cannot produce fruit and will wither away. And the third is the teachings of Christ are the sap that nourishes the branches in order to become fruitful. Sa mga verses na nabanggit, highlights that Christ's words and teachings are the nourishing sap that flows through the branches, enabling them to bear fruit. His teachings and commands provide guidance and sustenance necessary for spiritual growth and productivity. Kung namumunga tayo to His words, and in literal term, ang mga words na to ay nakukuha natin sa Biblia, sa magandang halimbawa sa kung saan ay nakakapag-provide at necessary sa ating spiritual growth. Para naman po sa applications, first, remain in the vine, not just attached to the vine. Katulad ng binanggit sa 4th verse, it indicates an ongoing, active relationship with Jesus, not a passive or occasional connection. True discipleship involves continually dwelling in Jesus. Second, remain in love of Christ, not just know the love of Christ. Sabi nga, as the Father has loved me, so I have loved you. Now remain in my love. So this calls for an experiential, ongoing relationship with Jesus' love. It's about living within that love daily, allowing it to shape actions and attitudes rather than merely being aware of it intellectually. Lastly, remain in the teachings of Christ, not just appreciate the teachings of Christ. In-emphasize ito sa 7th verse na if you remain in my words and my words remain in you, ask whatever you wish and it will be done for you. And also sa 10th verse na if you keep my commands, you will remain in my love. So those verses emphasizes a commitment living out to Jesus' teachings in everyday life. It's not enough to admire His words. One must internalize and practice them, allowing His teachings to direct their thoughts and actions. Some of that has been rooted in these verses emphasizes the importance of a deep, abiding relationship with Jesus. This relationship is characterized by ongoing connection, love, and obedience to His teachings, which in turn leads to a fruitful and fulfilling spiritual life.